Hey, welcome back everyone. I am Matt Larson, and if you haven't heard about this breaking story yet, you need to pause this video shortly and go look this up and read it on your own. Christopher Dorner, who is a ex-Navy, ex-LAPD officer, is on the loose doing some very horrific things. He's going around killing people. He's killed one police officer and two other people. And it is causing absolute mayhem in the state of California right now. It is by far, I just got done reading a 20-page basically documentary that Christopher Dorner wrote himself with his own words, releasing why he's doing all these things and basically who he's going to hit as his next targets. He has admitted that he is going around and he is going to extract revenge against the LAPD and anyone else that gets in his way. So if you haven't heard about this yet, please pause this video or leave that. Go click on the link down below in the description. It's going to be called The Manifesto. Click on that link, read it. It is definitely worth the time. And I want to discuss his manifesto after this because I think it has a huge part on him justifying these killings. So I'm going to pause the video now, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Okay, so basically I just got done reading Christopher Dorner's manifesto, and it was a complete mind trip. Honestly, I believe every single thing that he wrote in there to be true because it sounds like something out of a movie. And honestly, I believe movies definitely portray things that happen in real life, but they try to make it seem like it's fictional and this could never happen. I definitely could see the LAPD, and not even just the LAPD, but many other agencies out there that deal with large amounts of other ethnicity doing these same things that the LAPD is accused of doing by Christopher. Now, do I think that maybe he could be seeing things from a different perspective? Definitely, but I honestly believe that he thinks he's telling the whole truth in this. And 80% of what he wrote about, I agreed with. And now you're going to say, I thought you just believed everything he said. You know what? When you get down to the very end of that manifesto, he starts talking about Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton. I mean, he talks about his friends, about all the people that he loved, and how all these other people had great impacts on the people. He's talking about Piers Morgan. He's talking about Dianne Feinstein. He's saying that gun control is good. And he's talking about how he purchased all these weapons that he's going to be using on the LAPD were legally bought and they were easily bought and that they shouldn't be. Now, do I agree with him on that? No, I don't. I don't believe that an assault rifle is too easily purchased. I believe that you should be able to just walk up there and purchase it with cash. I don't think that you need to go and do background checks. I don't believe that that is the right way to do things. I believe the Second Amendment, like it says, shall not be infringed. And it's, I don't know. It's very tricky. Because honestly, he sounds like an American hero at the beginning. He stands up, he fights against racism, he fights for equality for all people, not just for blacks or for the mentally challenged, but for everyone. He just wants people to be treated fairly and like human beings. And what happens is he gets fired. He gets let go, he goes into a deep depression, and he vows revenge against the LAPD and anyone else that gets in his way. Now, I'm pretty sure, just from even trying to listen to what I said in this video so far, I've contradicted myself. Let me make my statement 110% crystal clear. I believe that Christopher was a great cop, a great person, and a well-meaning human being. I believe that he did stand up for that mentally challenged person that was kicked in the chest twice and in the face. I believe that he is telling the truth about that female cop kicking him. But where I have to break away from Christopher is when he starts talking about gun control. I understand that, you know what, he probably does mean well, and he does want it to be harder for the criminals to get guns and go kill people. We all want guns to stay out of the hands of bad people so they cannot go and murder people with guns. We don't want good people to be killed. But what we have to understand is that sometimes bad people do bad things to good people. It's not fair. We don't know why. It just happens. Evil is out there, but in the end, good will prevail. And I believe Christopher was a good person. I don't know if he's alive. By the time this video is up there, they haven't released any other information about this. I don't know. I think Chris is fighting for his name, just like many of us are. We are fighting as Americans in the liberty movement to have our name back. That's all we want. We want to be free. I want to be an American. When you think of the word American, you think of freedom. Right now, as Americans, we don't have that freedom. We do not feel free. We do not feel that we have representation through taxation. We do not have that. We are losing our freedoms every single day, whether it's the First Amendment in H.R. 347, the NDAA. There's many other things out there that are taking away your individual freedoms. I hope that people, when they think of Christopher Dorner, they remember what he was fighting for, not for gun control, but for equality of man. Am I condoning his actions on going around and killing other LAPD officers? No. I don't believe that we should be the final judges of men and women. I think that that is for another time. I think that men and women and humans are inherently flawed, and we should not be the ones to judge people. So, Christopher, I know where you're coming from, but I think you went around it the wrong way. I want to know what you guys think. What did you think of his manifesto, man? It was the biggest up and down, up and down, up and down mind trip I've ever had. But leave your answer in a text or video response down below. For now, I ask that you guys please thumbs up this video, share it with friends and family. If you're new to my videos, make sure you click that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the current political news. As always, I'm Matt Larson. Go Ron Paul. Peace.